We often talk about the richest men and women on Earth, but what if we asked you who the richest kid on Earth is? Surely it's one of the Kardashian or Jenner kids, or maybe it's Blue Ivy Carter, right? Nope, it's none of the above. The richest kid on Earth is a beautifully charming little girl who is yet to celebrate her 10th birthday. She's almost constantly in the public eye. She has an incredibly famous and wealthy family, and she lives in a home so stately, so big, so extravagant, it makes most celebrity mansions look weak. Depressing, right? We feel you. We almost burst out in tears when we first found out. The richest kid on Earth does, however, carry a great deal of responsibility on her tiny yet strong shoulders, and her family, as well as the world, expects a great deal from her. Any guesses yet? Join us as we take a look at the richest kid in the world. Up until quite recently, it was thought that Prince Moulay Hassan of Morocco was the richest kid on Earth, but after digging a little deeper, we found out that he no longer carries that title. He might become the king of the North African country when his father passes away one day, and we're not saying his net worth of $1.5 billion isn't impressive. We're just saying that for now, he too has to bow to Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. The adorable, charming, and picture-perfect, most of the time anyway, little girl currently sits on an incredibly healthy net worth of what is estimated to be $5 billion. Just in case you've forgotten, Princess Charlotte is not even 10 years old yet. How on earth is that even possible? Surely it's generational wealth, right? Yes and no. Her net worth obviously has a lot to do with who she is, but it doesn't exactly come from the crown either. Princess Charlotte has fast become one of the most popular royal family members, entertaining the masses with her signature sass and adorable royal wave. Simply put, she's an icon. Her grandmother would have been very proud. The kind of class Princess Charlotte carries around simply can't be taught. Before we delve into her net worth a little deeper, let's take a closer look at the young royal. Will she ever become Queen of England? And what is she like when she's not in front of the camera? And a little later on, we'll reveal exactly where she got and is keeping all of those well-mannered little zeros. Princess Charlotte of Cambridge is part of the British royal family. She's the granddaughter of the late Princess Diana, the great-granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II, and the second child and only daughter of Prince William and Princess Kate. These credentials should be enough to impress anyone, right? So why would a not even 10-year-old need a net worth, let alone one of $5 billion? The princess was born Charlotte Elizabeth Diana on May 2nd of 2015 at London's iconic St. Mary's Hospital, the very same one her father was born at. The world held their breath and watched in awe as her royal parents, the Cambridges, carefully and proudly introduced her to the world via hundreds of flashing cameras, much like Diana did with Prince William in 1982. As all other royal children currently do, Princess Charlotte attends Thomas's Battersea, which is a private school in London. She's currently in year 2 and is not referred to as princess while on school grounds. Instead, she goes by Charlotte Cambridge. Her parents have fought very hard to keep her and her 2 brothers' childhoods as normal as possible, though that's not exactly an easy task when you're part of the British royal family. As for her worth, we'll give you a hint. It has a little something to do with the Kate Middleton effect. Keep watching to find out more. Kate has a very cute and informal nickname for her when they're at home. Kate apparently calls her Lottie, while Prince William calls her Mignonette, a French-inspired nickname which means cute. How adorable, right? As far as we can tell, the little royal is quite an active child, and she has a love and interest in quite a few different sports, mostly gymnastics. Though we're pretty sure that when the time comes, she too will become a world-class horse rider. This is just as well, seeing that a love of horses doesn't only run in the family, but Princess Charlotte is quite fond of animals as well. Prince William has also often revealed how his daughter has quite a sense of humor. Seriously, is there anything the adorable little princess doesn't have? Actually, don't answer that question. In addition to all of the already impressive attributes we've just named, the princess also speaks a second language. The Cambridge children's nanny, Maria Teresa Torreon Barallo, is Spanish and has taught the children the language since they were toddlers. Whether Princess Charlotte speaks it fluently, we can't confirm, but we're sure she knows more than just a few odd words. As you would expect any royal child to have, Princess Charlotte has excellent manners, is very polite, but still stands strong in her own right. Something that should come in very handy when, or rather if, she one day becomes Queen of England. Her mother, Kate Middleton, will sadly never be able to become the next queen, since she wasn't born into the royal family. That honor is only bestowed on those born into the family. With that said, should Prince William one day become King of England, Kate Middleton will become Queen Catherine. This, however, doesn't mean that she will be able to rule the country. It merely means she will sit next to the king. Should Prince William take the throne and die before Kate, Prince George will become king. And should he die, Prince Charlotte will become queen. So, long story short, Princess Charlotte might just become the next Queen of England, a job we're confident she'll be able to carry out gracefully, especially since she's already so well off financially, so to speak. According to the Evening Standard, Princess Charlotte is richer than both of her brothers. Older brother and third in line to the throne, Prince George, is said to have a net worth of around $3 billion, and younger brother Prince Louis is worth some 400 or 500 million US. Again, how is that even possible? These are children. Last time we checked, you need to have a job before you can have a net worth. Well, much like all the other rules, they simply don't apply to you if you're a member of the British royal family. Does that mean Princess Charlotte has already been given a big fat sum of monarch money? Also, no. The thing is, royal children don't technically have an official net worth, mainly because they're kids, and they don't yet receive any sort of royal income or allowance. Makes sense. So then how is it that Princess Charlotte has an estimated net worth of $5 billion? Well, when deciding on the net worth of royal children, the figure is based on their value to the British economy. Interesting yet shocking at the same time. Before we tell you more though, just a reminder to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Since Princess Charlotte has an estimated net worth of $5 billion, she is obviously worth quite a bit to the British economy, right? Is she worth so much more than her brothers simply because she's a girl? Or is there another reason? Well, it turns out the main and sole reason for the little princess's incredibly high value is largely due to her fashion influence, deemed as the Charlotte effect. Like mother, like daughter, right? According to shopping statistics and polls among parents, Princess Charlotte is a major children's style icon. Retailers, particularly in clothing, benefit greatly from their products appearing in photographs of the princess. It's pretty much the same as what happens when Kate Middleton wears a certain dress or style. Just think back to 2013, when Kate wore a simple yet classic polka dot dress from Topshop during their visit to Warner Brothers Studios in Hertfordshire. The dress literally sold out within an hour of her appearance. But before you jump to the conclusion that the Charlotte effect is a sexist movement or concept, just think of how incredibly cute she looks most of the time, and then compare that to the more basic way in which her brothers are dressed. Obviously, her net worth would be higher. We think that while it's strange to link a royal child's value to the British economy, it's also quite flattering at the same time. It turns out that the little princess has quite a bit in common with her stylish mother and her later grandmother.